Talking about The Crown Season 6, Episode 8. So, this episode really got me. I wasn't a big fan of the William episodes. It's just kind of boring and I kind of just dozed off. Not dozed off, just, kind of just checking my phone the whole time. But this one, I was like totally in tune. Very emotional. It got me more emotionally than the Diana stuff did, if I'm being honest. Just, I don't know, just Margaret was always probably the most interesting character on the show, and her demise is just so tragic. She was only 71. No, I don't know how historically accurate this episode was, but I'm trying to see it as a piece of drama, not necessarily a documentary, which I think a lot of people don't understand. Um, the woman who played Princess Margaret, whose name is Leslie Manville, I believe, she did fantastic. All the Margarets did fantastic in the series, and I don't know, it's just a very sweet episode, but also very sad as we see her go through several strokes and her inevitable death. Um, and her relationship with Queen Elizabeth, played by Imelda Stanton, also very great. Um, it's just, you could show how deeply these two bond with each other, because Margaret's like the only one she has left from her childhood. And I feel like, a lot of people, a lot of older people go through this, where they lose their, loved ones one by one. A central theme of this episode is the flashbacks to V-Day in 1945, when Margaret and Elizabeth went to the Ritz for a night of partying, and it's the only time really that Margaret got to see that side of Elizabeth, the free-spirited party side that she had to put away to be the monarch. And Margaret wishes like Elizabeth could be like that sometimes, but of course we know she can't because she has her duty to the crown. And it's very sad how Margaret's trying to tell the story and Elizabeth is like, no, 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 don't tell that story. It's just very sad because Margaret wants people to know that Elizabeth is like her in some ways, but the public can't really know that. It's just very tragic. But seeing those two together, young, and then seeing how they support each other older, is just very, it's just very sweet and wholesome. And I know people like to demonize Queen Elizabeth a lot, but I think I think she wasn't a great person, but at least she tried. She cared about her family, she cared about her country. Yes, a little bit too by the books for some people, but episodes like this and her relationships with her family really show that she tried the best with the persistence she was put in. But Margaret dying really got me because this woman had a very tragic life. She never found love again after the whole Peter Townsend incident. And all she really had, besides her children, who were never really seen or mentioned, is her sister, and I don't know, seeing her go was rough. And this was easily the best episode since season 4, in my opinion. Not that I didn't like the last two seasons, but I feel like they never had this emotional gravitas that this one did. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below, and which royal death was the saddest for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.